Oh.
Hey.
Cool. Good. It's good. It's good. It's good. Perfect.
Good. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No limit. You did.
I did enjoy being in the South for this shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are the Dank Sportscast. It's another Saturday night. And you know how we get down. Let's go.
Yeah.
I got my brothers in the room with me tonight. Always to the right of me is my brother Jeffrey Flexen. Tell him what to do, Jeff.
What's up, good people? Welcome back. Another Saturday night. I'm living the high of last Saturday night still.
And always with me, from the mud, Hayward Road, my brother, Mr. Dark Jada. I love you, boy.
How y'all doing tonight? You know what it is. Another beautiful day. See my kids swimming in the pool today. That was nice.
Can they fucking swim?
No, I mean they've trying, but they went to a swim meet. They went
Little
to a
guppies.
Yeah, that's what the race was called. That's what the race was called that they was in, the guppy race. So it was all the kids. It was all the kids that didn't know how to swim that wanted to try.
It's good to be back, man. Another Saturday night. And down the bottom, I got my brother, Mr. William Skrillington, Mr. William Breadstacker, Mr. Agent Number 9. Whenever he comes into the room, he brings the light into the room like Pune and fellas. Woo! Ain't nothing faster than Pune. We didn't yank that.
What's going on? Yeah, man. Hey, happy 4th of July to all them people out there. You know, hope y'all still got y'all fingers.
Oh, yeah.
It amazes me how that's making a comeback. Lost fingers.
Oh, man. Won't be flipping nobody the bird this time.
I mean, you can. You just don't know what, you know, you just pick the new middle finger.
The nub.
That joint might be your thumb. You know what I'm saying? But whatever.
And look at here, man. I got my brother T. Will in the room, one of the greatest running backs I've ever seen. But now he's one of the greatest running back coaches in the country. And we're gonna bring him in the room tonight. We're gonna talk about some. We're gonna talk about life after football. How do we evolve? We are the Dank Sportscast. Let's go.
All right. Jada.
No. Nice try. He almost had it. I mean, if he wants main stage, I can give it to him real quick. But
Who's that?
he thought for a second.
Who did?
Oh, hold on. I need to still move some people around here.
That's fine. We stay where we are, Stack.
Yeah, I'm cool.
What?
We're good.
Chicken butt.
Because Jason was up on the big square first. Oh, we
We
lost.
done lost T.
we lost.
Will.
We lost him.
We done lost T. Will.
He logged off.
We didn't let him talk fast enough.
No. Sorry, but we had 4th of July yesterday.
He didn't charge his computer. Yeah, we had 4th of July.
Yeah.
4th of July was super dope.
We had it.
Are fireworks legal out there?
Semi.
Hell no.
Yeah. In Indian reservations, they are. So you go about 30 miles this way. You get an Indian reservation and buy them and shoot them off out there. Indian reservations
there though, like
yeah, you can't bring them back.
Fireworks are illegal here, but police don't come when you light off the big shit.
I mean, they're not going to come for one or two, but if you had a whole block,
Are they still legal in DC?
Yeah.
No, they're legal, but to an extent.
yeah, no.
Do they still sell them? Do they sell them still?
It's the little sparklies and little friendly joints.
Oh, everywhere banned that shit, huh?
Not West Virginia.
Back like I never left, homie.
Oh,
Yeah. My boy C. Will.
All right, we can stop bullshitting about 4th of July shenanigans.
Now, let me ask you this. So no longer in DC do they sell fucking fireworks anymore.
No, they sell them. You just can't have the good stuff.
Yeah, nah.
They don't. We used to have the good stuff, motherfucker. They don't sell the good stuff no more.
I wish I knew that.
They don't sell the good stuff. You gotta go get the good stuff.
Those whistles and zingers and zingers.
I wish I knew that shit.
You can do a 45-minute drive to West Virginia.
What is the good stuff though to you?
That boom. Nah, M80s. That M80s, man. That was so 90s, man.
That's old
school. What's the whole chain of fucking firecrackers?
I think those are.
Oh yeah, man. Hey, we ain't doing that no more, man. We doing mortars out there.
Yeah,
we doing mortars and rockets.
Last time I really messed with some fireworks, somebody broke out quarter
fucking
sticks.
Mortars and rockets. What the fuck are you? What are you, a Navy SEAL?
No, the mortars. Okay, if the left talking about the mortars,
what the fuck?
you need a whole tube to shoot those motherfuckers out.
We was just putting craters in trees.
We said mortars. God damn, what the fuck?
Mortars and rockets. That's right.
The little circular joints, and they you put them in a tube
Fire
and then fly to the air.
Yeah.
I bet you those are legal out in North Carolina. Because in Tennessee they were, and that's just hella humid.
T-Will, y'all got fireworks still? Oh yeah, they do, because it's like the home of fucking fireworks.
Nah, South Carolina, the home of fireworks.
Oh yeah, South.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
We got fireworks. We got firecrackers. Yeah, we got the
border. South of the border was the spot.
Yeah, we had a JV version of firecrackers. We got fireworks.
Like
little snappers. Yeah.
When I spent summers out in Tennessee, it was wild. We used to set off some really crazy ones out the fucking sticks in Tennessee.
Yeah, man.
You can't do that shit out here because it's too dry. Shit will fucking catch fire and you lose your whole city.
Oh yeah.
Now listen. Tonight I brought my brother T-Will on the show, man. I want to talk about life after football, but more than anything, life after sports in general.
Yeah.
T-Will was my running back at Wake Forest. T-Will is one of the reasons why I went to Wake Forest. A guy named CJ Leak and T-Will. And I'll tell you how this whole fairy tale starts out. I was at Hargrave. We were the number one prep school in the country at the time. Nobody was touching Hargrave and shit. But we were the PG team. And we had a regular high school team. In Laney High School, shout out to Laney. Anybody know who else went to Laney High School?
No.
Nobody else knows.
He's looking at me, motherfucker.
I'm just asking. William, since you love this man so much, motherfucker, do you know who else came from Laney High School?
Oh.
Huh, William?
Oh.
Unmute yourself.
Come
on, man. You got to know that one, William.
No, don't Google it, William, either. Do you know who else came out of Lane?
Just sung it.
Lamar. Don't. Lamar.
Lamar Jackson.
Lamar's right there.
No, stop. Mr. Jader, do you know?
Oh.
Look. So you're wrong, back.
Okay, so Michael Jordan comes out of Lane High School, Lamar Jackson ass nigga.
You said that's who I love, man. I said I love Lamar, man. That's what it is.
Hey, William, you have to know that, man. That's
Lamar
tomorrow. All times, dog. You have to know that.
Now, listen, Laney High School.
Hold on, man. Hey, they not even a fan, man.
I'm not. That's why I asked you, because you always on this, you love him.
It's Team LeBron. That's why.
Yeah, they're Bron section.
You're a Jordan fan, man. So I expect you know that one, man.
I was stuck on football, man. This guy, you know what I mean?
I got you. I get the benefit of the doubt on that one, man.
Salute to Dos Equis in the room, everybody.
Dos Equis.
Oh, because we in here. Dos Equis says, I'll be in Carolinas at the end of the month. What should I be getting?
He's talking about fireworks, yeah.
Oh, we're going to run you through that in a second. So listen, we go to Laney High School comes with the Hargrave to play against our high school team. So you have the high school team.
So you played against Michael Jordan?
No, yes, they did. Listen, they did play against Michael Jordan. Okay, let me tell you something. So you have the PG grade, which is the 13th grade, and we played JVs, JUCOs, other military academies. T-Will was on the high school team at Laney, and Laney played our high school team. This motherfucker proceeded to run all over these people like they didn't exist. And I was like, who the fuck is this kid, bro? And they were like, yo, that's one of the number one running backs in the country. And I was like, yo, you could not catch this dude, bro. So then I had known CJ Leak through like, Street and Smith. Like we were all in those magazines, all three of us. And I talked to CJ Leak and he said, listen, we got this black head coach, his name is Jim Caldwell. I'd like for you to come fuck with me, bro. I saw CJ at the camp in Florida. We kicked ass together. And he was like, yo, I got the boy T. Will, bro. Remember the dude from, I said, that motherfucker, he's there? I said, oh, we about to do something.
It's over.
Go. What up? Go down. Go ahead. What's up, homie?
True story.
And we became brothers, man. We became brothers at Wake Forest. We clicked right away. We same dorm.
Same dorm.
What is it? Arnold Palmer dorm.
Arnold Palmer dorm. Shout out to Arnold Palmer, man. Rest in peace.
Favorite drink.
Now we had Piccolo. We had Piccolo dorm across the way.
That was next door.
Show him the picture.
You said Piccolo?
Piccolo.
Yeah, that was a dorm. That was our sister dorm across the street.
Gotcha.
Now listen,
yeah, man.
This was
legendary.
Like, it snowed that night, right? Now let me tell you something. Me and T. Will used to share some missions too. We had a couple missions between the two dorms who we used to hang around. But T. Will hadn't really seen snow like that. He lived around the beach. He was like, I know you're from DC, man. Take me outside. Let's see. What do I do?
True
so
story.
I broke some cardboard apart. And he was like, we don't need no slaves now. We just need this fucking cardboard, cuz here we go.
Oh, man.
Strap. Let's go. And we had this one little hill, bro.
Classic. God damn.
Yeah.
Look at the retro sweaters, though, man. See the retros?
Look at them. Look at the retros.
Vintage.
This is some vintage cool shit right here. Show that picture again.
Money for that right now.
Hey, I have that on a poster.
Now remember, those gloves were the only gloves you could wear at the time because you had to wear those gray gloves because they were saying if you had an end zone that was the same color as the glove, it was unfair. So we all had to wear those ugly fucking gloves.
Forgot about that.
Yeah, y'all don't remember those gray gloves.
Yep.
Y'all don't remember that shit.
Yep. No matter what the colors were, yeah.
It was the lamest flex of all times, bro.
That's
the
funny,
lamest
bro.
flex.
That's funny.
But listen, man, tonight we're talking about life after football, and my guy T. Will, he has one of the biggest running back schools in the country, in Wilmington, North Carolina, correct?
Yeah, Will. Yep.
Went back to his hometown.
Yep.
And I'm training kids now. He's training kids. I just really want to go into this thing of, maybe this could be a tutorial to people to really understand like how this shit works with recruiting, with finding another lane after sports.
Well, can we talk about? Can you explain the running back camp and shit that he's got going on?
Absolutely. Talk about your camp.
Explain all that, like the age group.
Yeah. Absolutely, man. So the running back club is the name of my brand. That's the name of my business. And obviously training running back. So I wanted to, in retrospect, I wanted to bring something to the table to make me feel like I was still running the football, obviously, getting older and things of that nature. So I wanted something to make me feel all inclusive, you know what I mean? And not only me, but every running back that ever ran the pill, every running back who's a fan, Little League, Pop Warner, middle school, high school, college, no matter if you're just a fan, you're a part of this club if you love the running back position, you know what I mean? Even if you're a coach or a retired running back, such as like the Thomas Jones, Adrian Petersons, and things of that nature. Everybody's included in this club. So I wanted to create something to make me feel like I'm still included in this game, because you know how it is, man. Life after football, if you spend a few years thinking like, oh man, like what I'm gonna do now? Or will I ever run the football again? You know what I mean? Bad knees and things of that nature. But the older you get, that clock keep ticking. You know what I mean? So again, so that's what a running back club. That's how it was invented. So nobody will know this, but I kind of invented it like it was supposed to be like a clothing line at first. So when you buy your sweater, you put that on. That's like running the rock. And then I started training athletes, and then I went to like specifically running backs, and then offensive skill guys. And then one thing led to another. Like one hobby led to an occupation. And so now I throw camps around the nation, and obviously train locally as well here in Wilmington, North Carolina. I just through a camp. My premier camp is called Cut School, where we invite in offensive skill positions, running backs, of course, receivers, tight ends, slot, all around athletes, and then we just put on a big camp, man. And our slogan is it's not just a camp, it's school. You know what I mean? Because we do a lot of instructive criticism and things of that nature, construction criticism, and we don't want to keep with like the big exposure camp.
You don't want to give that instructor criticism. You don't want to give that instructor criticism.
Nah.
Yeah, that instructor.
Construct. Yeah, but yeah. So that's just a brief synopsis of what I'm doing right now, man. As far as the running back club, which is my training brand, so to speak.
What's like the age group?
And again,
what's the age group?
The age group, I train as far as like, all ages. You know what I mean? It's more of a maturity thing. So I'm not going to turn down a 10-year-old. But my main primary group is probably, my demographic is probably like high school, college.
Okay, so like when you looking at these kids, like what are you looking at in order to like really push them to the next level? What actually are you looking at?
As far as what I'm like looking at into that, like far as that kid, the individual kid. But first off, the tactics that I have, as far as my training program, that's the first thing. Like you have to believe in that program in order to even, have me to push you to the next level. You know what I mean? So if you believe in the program, believe in the process, I can help you from that end, but you have to help yourself as well. You have to be willing to, take your homework home, do the things that I ask you to do on the field, take it home like homework, you know what I mean? And we talk about the future as well. Like I ask them, I have them either verbally or have them write down, what's some things, what's your goals? Like, for example, if I'm dealing with like a sophomore in high school, I ask them what their goals are. Like some of them don't want to play college football, but I tell all of them, I was like, I like to work with the kids that, that want to take it to the next level, take their career to the next level. Because if you're not that kid, then I can't really pour to you like that, because I want the ones that really want to take it there. You know what I mean? So
give a shout out to some of those kids that are next level right now.
Absolutely. Let's go.
That came through your camp.
Yeah, man. Well, Omarion Hampton, he's got drafted. I don't know if you're a Chargers fan.
North Carolina,
he came. Yeah, North Carolina, man. He's from outside of Raleigh.
Got drafted to the Chargers.
Cleveland High School. Yeah. So he's one of my top dogs, man. He's been with me since like his junior year, senior year high school. So I go. So
he's a pretty solid college.
And let me throw this out there. He was already
get him all.
He was already a dog. You know what I mean? Don't get it twisted, but. Just to have him and his parents and his family believe in my program.
I get it. I totally get it, bro.
That just means a lot, man. Yeah, so so he's like my top dog.
Give me a couple more, man. I want you to see some of your young guys that you're really impressed
my high
with.
school.
I want to make sure that I can make history here today. One of these kids might be the ones that we announce here.
I mean, he started off with Hampton. That's fucking up there.
Yeah, I mean, he made it though. You know what I'm saying? But I was going some young kids that you got.
Xavier Terrell. He's at Florida Atlantic. Man, he'll be a junior, I believe. Yeah, he's a dog. Look out for him. Smaller guy, scat back, but strong, fast. Speedy guy, he can catch out of the backfield. One of my high school guys, Jeremiah Brown, look out for him. He goes to Laney, so I definitely got to plug him, man. Jeremiah Brown, he'll be a rising junior this year. Matter of fact, if you go to the Running Back Club page on Instagram, I just posted him. The last two posts was him, so go check him out, man. So have your fans go check him out. Again, that's Jeremiah Brown, aka J Bands, good kid.
What about one of your young fellas, one of your littles that you're really impressed with right now?
Carter Sweat, he's a 11, 12-year-old. He's going into middle school this year, so he's a dog, man. Overall athlete. Been training him since
What's special about him? What's special about him, though?
He just got a dog. He remind me of myself when it comes to like being stubborn with the ball. What I mean by that is anytime the rock is in his hand, he wants to score. So it's not just a first down. He want to score no matter, by any means necessary, if that makes sense. He's just real stubborn,
Who's the running back in the league you modeled your game after? Or look up to?
That's a good question, man. Like back in the day.
Present and can I answer that question?
Okay. Yeah, of course.
Can I answer that?
Go ahead, Ness.
All right. As far as running style, I give it Warwick Dunn.
Are you answering for him?
Oh yes, okay. I am. Yes, I am.
Warwick Dunn. Okay.
Warwick Dunn, Marshall Faulk, and a little bit of Emmitt Smith. Those were the three that I had to face every fucking day in practice. That was such a fucking headache.
Yeah, to say Emmett, huh?
Yeah, well, I had to say Emmitt Smith because
why go up a little bit too, dog? That's crazy.
I know, man. It's Commanders land over here, man. No offense.
T. Will would get down. Is already kind of a shorter guy, but he would know how to get even lower down in your level. So you'd be like, God damn it, what the fuck? Oh, there the bitch is right there.
That's like,
there go T. Will. There go T. Will. He go.
That's the nasty shit. I can't see him in practice going against the D.
Oh my God. And listen, we have something here, T. Will, called Dank or Don'ts. Okay, we play these funny videos. They could be sports videos. What Garnett say?
He played with Kevin Durant.
I play ball with Kevin Durant.
Hold on, you're not squeamish, is he? You're not squeamish, are you?
Oh, you're not squeamish, are you, bro? Are you squeamish?
Nah,
I mean, there's nothing crazy tonight.
Okay, all right, cool.
There's nothing great. Last week was a little bit more. So now that we were still on this 4th of July shit, we'll stick around that a little bit. But
okay, so obviously
he's skydiving through fucking fireworks.
This is a white man for sure. This is a white man.
Oh wow,
they're like Star Wars, bro. They're like Star Wars.
This is some cool shit, though. What the fuck is
tight.
this?
like World War II.
That's tight.
Oh my God, this is fire. Shout out to Red Bull, man. They do everything.
That's tight.
Oh my God. What the fuck was that?
Well, that was a Dank or Don't?
That was.
Yeah, we usually call that one going to be a Dank.
That's going to be definitely Dank, for sure. Boom, boom.
You might get like... Let me see here.
What else you got? So the objective of this is to see what you love here, bro. See what you resonate with. All of us have a different level of what we watch on fucking social media. Now look at here. I want to know.
That was tight, though.
Let me get this.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Right.
But that was tight.
Get ready to screen.
That's crazy.
Look at here. I don't know what kind of white you got to be to learn how to practice some shit like that. Okay. I mean, come on, man. You only got one shot in life to figure that shit out. I don't know how long he was. Hey, listen, what's no level for mistakes with this shit here? Okay. Freddie Texas is gonna tell you, goddamn. I swear to God. I swear for the Lord.
He didn't stumble enough. He was ready, dog.
Man.
He was very tough. Listen, he put an outfit on. Play it back. He put a whole outfit on to make this flip now. Look at this guy. He's like, bitch, I'm making this bitch. It's tucked in. His shirt's tucked into his pants.
Yeah, and he ironed those clothes the night before he wore those too. Like the first day of school. That's the first day of school outfit.
He at least laid them out. He laid the clothes out.
Yeah, I want to be buried in this.
He said, if I die, I want y'all to make sure you take a picture of me in this shit right here. This is boy Freddie Texas, man. We thank that sportscast. We love you.
First day of school outfit, man.
You know.
All right, these ones always suck.
What the hell? What the hell? What the hell?
Ooh,
what the hell?
We talk
what the hell? What the hell?
Oh yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah.
What the hell, Ante?
He played that off well, though.
He did.
Played it off real well.
What the hell?
It's like,
what the hell? What the hell? What the hell?
Yeah.
What the hell?
yeah, it's not as bad as you think. That's a high mid ankle sprain right there.
Yeah, but he probably already tore.
Let's see how he recover. How did he recover?
Hold up.
Oh, that's
Hold
it.
up.
I already tore the little ligament already. It's one little ligament.
Oh, that's tore. Fuck your high leg, high low, whatever the fuck that is. Will.
That ain't that bad.
That's bad.
For that angle, he's definitely on the IR.
Oh my God!
Yeah, he's IR.
Look at the bone. Look at the bone down the middle.
Yeah.
It's a wrap.
Oh my God!
What the hell?
That's a wrap.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
he's on the IR, man.
Well, to continue our conversation
about life after football, guys. Check this shit out. 37 years.
37U talk.
37
What more y'all want me to say? And take a look at this one right here. Look at him.
Look at
Look,
him.
that's
He can't let it
37U
go.
for sure.
That
That's
better not be a
42.
running back.
Man,
Who's that?
he got
37U.
grand. You
Kicker.
can.
Wow.
He got grand.
Okay.
He booted that thing, y'all. Now look, they done got the return, y'all. Number 3 is they top crash out, bro. Around the corner and then just boom, a block from Hill. Number 3 ain't take too kind of that, bro. He got to run on the field. He like, get back over there, just sit on your little ass. He over there, he don't even care. He got blick on him. Unc over there, he really don't.
Look at this. They got
Tebow
visors and everything.
Bro, he done got a little. Listen, I thought he was on to something. I swear, bro. I'm like,
Oh,
this
golly.
moving right here.
No,
Now,
no,
number 9
no,
just creep up.
not
and
at
get
all.
with the,
Not at all.
Oh.
Not even close to no Terrence Williams.
I told you, I gotta go to work. I gotta go.
Yeah.
Oh,
Buddy
they
over
about-
there is shut
oh, they about
up.
to stretch
Just
out.
tell
What?
him to call off right now. He got a concussion. He's not even gonna be able to. He's
He
not gonna be
don't
able
know
to do
when
nothing.
yet.
They done sat him on the bench.
Wow.
Hey,
I want to
buddy
pack a
got
hubble
some
bubble,
ball
some
It might be a
shit.
rap.
things
Patch it
going
up.
on back there or something. What's going on?
Yeah.
And number 15,
Yeah, he probably packed it up.
You know what I'm saying? He just stood his ground. He like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? It ain't sweet over here, bro. He got into the end zone. They said that lifting. Oh my goodness, Tim, bro, just drag. Yeah, we gotta work, but it just drag your snails across my face like that. Bro, that was a late hit like hell, bro. And they got great value. Jerome Bettis, motherfucker, look, boom. They had to sit him down real quick, bro. Sit him down real quick. Bro came out of nowhere, and boom, bro was like, Like, oh my god, terrible, bro. Me and my quarterback gonna get into it after that one. Look how big this quarterback is, bro. He came through. Hey, listen, I bet you, boom, I bet you any amount of money. He went to work Monday and told them about this one. I know they told him about that. I know he was dapping everybody. He can't wait to get to work Monday. If he ain't get injured playing 37U, look at boom, oh my god.
Oh my god.
Or do a lot of walking. I know a lot of y'all work for FedEx and Amazon. I know it. Kicker done got ran over. Look, they done came up. He done hit him in his knee. Look, you know that knee already fucked up. You playing 37. He probably had some kind of injury going on. Look, you done retore that motherfucker meniscus. I tore mine playing this bullshit, so I know. Like, man, no matter what you do, knee pain gonna hurt regardless of what field you work in. Look at this shit.
Oh my god. Now listen, shout out to 37U. Shout out to 37U. I just want to say this. Number one, 37U got some pretty fucking dope uniforms. Okay? Those uniforms are pretty cool. Number 2.
Don't think about it, man. Don't even think about
that. Listen. I guarantee.
Oh, no. He's one situation away from possibly thinking about it. For real.
No, sir. I guarantee T will agree. I would not ever. I don't think I would never do that.
I don't think that. How you know that? I don't think part in there. Hold on.
Right.
One reunion game. At your high school, run one reunion game.
You did
might as well.
request
Hey,
that.
might as well, Dan.
This guy pulled his hamstring golfing.
He already requested that.
I did not. I did not. It was
wow.
Okay, growing.
It was growing.
Hamstring going, fucking tomato, whatever.
And listen, I came back the next week. It was fine. I rehabbed. I iced.
Yeah, but now we're talking football.
No, I'm talking about golf. The next week I came right back.
Now we're talking about football.
And there's in that blue jersey. Like Ovi Mahaley used to be in. Like Ovi used to be all practice in that blue jersey.
Hey, listen.
They call him
Ovi Mahaley barely ever fucking practiced. But let me tell you something. To take on the ISO with Ovi Mahaley, and I'm telling you what, and Ovi Mahaley will tell you himself, he never banged me in that. No, did he never banged me in that motherfucking ISO drill. Ovi Mahaley never took me out in the ISO drill ever.
But
you understand?
Hey, shouts out to you. I'm glad I have to go against him.
Listen, but Ovi Mahaley,
like
when he come through there, he come through that motherfucker and be like, whack. You be like, holy shit. And guess what? Ovi Mahaley, nobody knew who the fuck he was but the fucking Atlanta Falcons. And they drafted that motherfucker. Yep. And he played for years.
Nah, the Ravens first. The Ravens drafted him first.
The Ravens was first? Okay.
Yeah, then they but nobody knew. Ravens came in and them, and then then they traded him to
he looked like a gorilla. He looked like a straight fucking gorilla, bro.
Nigerian nightmare, man. He's Nigerian too.
Man, listen, bro. And you had to know where to meet him. It sounds so gay. Football sounds so gay when you talk about it. So just listen, all no diddies, all no homos, all. But when you would meet him in the hole, you had to be about your business. Ovi Mahaley was CTE.
Oh no.
No.
Oh no, don't say that.
We're not talking about the Cadillac either.
That's terrible. That's terrible.
Now listen, T. Will,
That's my dog.
I want to take these guys down to some memorable moments at Wake Forest. What do you have?
Man, a lot on you. Hey, bro. Hey, let's start here, man. First off, I got a homeboy named Malik, man. We've been best friends since kindergarten, man. We went to high school together. Matter of fact, went to elementary school together, middle school, high school. I tell him stories all the time about Wake Forest, the ones that I do remember when the CTE not kicking in, and the ones he loved the most. The ones he loved the most is about Nez, boy. Nez, do you remember? Do you remember slapping Drew in the back of his neck for your pizza, man? Do you remember that, bro?
I thought I slapped the pizza man over the pizza.
No. Nah, so Nez is always hungry, and I'm always hungry too. That boy love food, man. So we lived in the same dorm. He called Pizza Hut, and there's a girl who actually we had to put on her car. I forget her name. Start for M. We not gonna say her name anyway. But he's like, yo.
Hold on. Let me say this.
She's doing my English paper too.
Let me say this first. There was nothing that our cards didn't pay for on campus. Listen, we could eat until we died, okay? But Pizza Hut and certain shit we couldn't touch. They wouldn't let us fucking order this shit. So we had to tell the girl, hey, look, I'm gonna buy your next couple breakfasts and dinners.
Yep.
Any way you want it. If you want it in the Pit or Benson, I got you. Trade me with a pizza. And they were more than happy to do the shit for us. So go ahead, T. Go ahead.
Yeah, so Nez hungry. And when he hungry, stay out his way. He's like over Helly in the hole, man. Like, stay out his way, right? So Nez ordered a pizza. 30 minutes go by. Hour go by. So we all in the lobby, like people that live in the dorm. We in the lobby, even like the regular students, right? So there's a white guy named Drew, man. He was cool with Nez. Like he was like, yeah. He was one of my good friends too. So Drew had his girlfriend visiting. And Drew was like walking around, like all hyped and whatever. Like, yo, what's wrong with Drew? Whatever. So anyway, Nez kept coming back and forth, looking through the lobby doors, looking for Pizza Hut because he had like the delivery service and a golf cart. So Nez like, I'm hungry, man. What my pizza at? About an hour and a half go by. Call. Oh, the pizza on the way, man. I've been waiting for like 30 minutes.
No, this shit is on campus, by the way. First of all, the Pizza Hut is on fucking campus. It's not like I'm asking this shit to come from the freeway and shit, bro. Okay? It's on campus. All this shit that we talking about eating is on our fucking campus, bro. Y'all know the fuck Palmer Dorm is, motherfuckers. We popular. Everybody know Palmer Dorm.
Absolutely. So Nez looking for his pizza, whatever. Paul, it's on the way. I've been waiting for like 30 minutes. We see the lights come up. It's nighttime, so we see the headlights come up, go through the window. So Nez bust through the door. Pizza man get out, scared. He had about two boxes of pizza. Nez like, I've been waiting for like 2 hours. So the pizza man's like, dude, I'm sorry. So he fussed the pizza man out. So Nez put the pizza down. I don't know if he was like signing a receipt. I can't remember, but he put the pizza down like on a couch. And Drew was sitting on the next couch, and there's like probably 10 of us out there. So Drew made it his way, showing off in front of his girlfriend. He opened one of the box of pizzas, and he looked down. He's like, what we got here? And like touch Ned's pizza with his finger. As he's touching it like this, his neck's like that. So Nez looked back and stabbed him in the back of the neck. Man, the whole dorm just went wild, man. It was too funny, man. But Drew and Nez is like this though, man. I'm like, yo, man.
We were.
So Ned's crazy.
But the disrespect was real.
Man, don't play that boy food.
No, he was drunk. First of all, listen, it was snowing too. It was snowing, but we used to get fucked up. We would get fucked up. And we would all see, like most dorms, they didn't have like the fucking camaraderie that we had in our dorm. So we were all party together. We didn't have to go nowhere. But we all hung out together. They would get fucked up.
Your boy Drew was like, damn, Nash, you damn near killed me. I say, boy, that's crazy as hell.
Listen, it ain't happening. We need to take that sportscast, man.
Yeah.
Hey, now listen. I want to talk about, what do you think about Shedeur Sanders?
I put it this way, man. I think he's gonna be okay in the league, bro. I think he's gonna be okay. I think at the end of the day, he's a winner. I think he's been winning all his life. But at the same time, me personally, I don't think he would have been a first round pick. I don't think he's a first round pick. You know what I mean? I don't think he should have went undrafted. But at the end, did he go undrafted? He went fifth round, right? I think it would have sooner. You know what I mean? But like third round, third round, but fifth round was too much, man. That was a little.
He was fifth. He was fifth in the Heisman race, though. Why would you think he's not a first rounder? He was fifth in the Heisman race. Did you feel like Dylan Gabriel was better than him?
No, I don't. That's what I'm saying. Like I think he should have went sooner. Now that was definitely a slap in the face right there. I just don't think, me personally, I don't think he was a first rounder. Me personally, but I do think he's going to pan out in the league. I think he's going to be one of the ones like I don't know if he's going to have a Tom Brady story, but he's going to have one of those, you know what I mean, highlighted careers, man. So I do believe in that kid, though. Me personally.
Do you believe him in the Brown system, though?
No. I think it's gonna. No, I don't believe him in the Brown system. I don't believe no quarterback in the Brown system. To be honest with you, bro.
But not many make it out of the Brown system to get another shot. We got Baker.
Yeah.
We got McCown.
But no, Baker made it out.
Really,
Baker made it out.
But I can name 25 that didn't in the last 10 years, right?
Absolutely. Right, and that's why I say, I don't think
that's what's the scary part is they don't just fuck you over immediately. They fuck you over long term too.
Yeah, they do. They really do, man. And but I think somehow, some way, he's gonna get out of that, man. Get out of that system and play somewhere else, man, and pan out. I believe in him. Nobody ever asks about his brother, yo.
That's true. His brother's is balling down there in Tampa.
Yeah. I think he's gonna be the one.
Well, I think that I tell Jeffrey all the time, like my game and Shiloh's game, I feel like we the same person. I feel like I play out the Shiloh. Like I feel like hard hitting. We'll figure this shit out on the fucking coverage. We'll figure that shit out. Like I really love Shiloh. I think he's a fundamental football player. More than anything that he's great at, he's fundamental football player. I don't think he's the greatest athlete, and this is what I was considering myself. I was fast, but I wasn't super fast, but I was track fast. I could run a quarter mile. I was heavy, and I could really fucking hit, and I figured out how to cover. And Shiloh's just a really good, smart football player. I think he'll play in the NFL for a very long time.
I do too. He especially inside that box, man. He come down and get hit. He's not scared of collision. Although the game's kind of staring away from that, but I think that's good for him to be in part of a system like that, man. Just to remind people like this is still football. It's still an aggressive, barbarian type of sport right here. So.
Do any of you guys think that either one of them are capable to have their dad's career?
No. I mean, I ain't gonna say that, man. Like, it's different. It's different now.
Know.
But if I bet money on it, no. You know
I'm
what I
not
mean?
talking the whole baseball game and all that shit either.
I don't even think about baseball, but
you say Hall of Fame career?
Nah.
Hall of Fame career. Is that
I think so. I think this is what I think.
That's a good bar right there, Jay.
No, you asked a great question.
And I think the Hall of Fame career is a good way to kind of round it out. Do they have a Hall of Fame career?
I think that they both are going to figure this shit out, and I think that they're both are going to be good for the league. The league is different now. The league is keeping shit around what's good for the league. The funny shit was when me and T. Will came out, I was too short to play linebacker, but I was too big to play safety.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And that was back when your linebackers had to be 6'3" and a 6'1", 6 foot guy. And so now the things are so different now.
Well, think about it too. Like
they want more hybrid now.
That totally
a lot smaller than we played.
But that's going to be interesting for Shador because stereotypical black quarterbacks are pretty mobile, and he's definitely not known for being too mobile.
That's why I like him.
What's the last quarterback that was a pocket passer that wasn't mobile but was a black athlete?
Now let me say this, T. Will. Jada was my lineman. Not was one of my linemen. He was my lineman. That's my brother from the mud. My brother Doc Jada down the bottom. And he went to Michigan and then ended up at Morehouse. Had an injury, couldn't play ball anymore. But he played on our nationally ranked team. Okay. when Laney wasn't up there, Archbishop Carroll was up there. Huh? We was up here when y'all was down here. And really, to be honest with you guys, Jader was the general. Jader was thrown into his generalship at a very young age under a mean-ass quarterback. And Jader was the guy. He was a general of our offensive line for a long time. Now, I want to ask you this. I want to ask both of you, what do you see as a running back and what you love about a good lineman? What do you appreciate about a great lineman? Why am I getting that feedback? Are you guys seeing that feedback?
A little bit.
I heard like a delay. Like, I don't see that. I don't hear that.
Is it gone now?
I don't hear nothing.
All right, cool, sweet. I want to know what's the attributes of a good lineman for you, and Jada, what's a good attribute for a running back for you? What reads and so forth? I'm gonna let you go first, T. Will.
First off, when it comes to linemen, and I was saying about Ovi earlier, although he's a fullback, I consider him a bodyguard. So with my linemen, they have to be dedicated. You know what I mean? Have to be dedicated. From the center on out. To me, I think the linemen are the foundation of your offense. You know what I mean? You could put any quarterback back there, but if the line crumble, it's nothing. You know what I mean? That's why. Same with the D. You know what I mean? But it's cliche to say, like, even after games and interviews and things of that nature, I always give credit, even in high school, college interviews, I'm giving credit to the line because, and not just individually, but collectively.
Let me ask you this real quick. Yeah. What part about each lineman though? Like, if you're doing the Vince Azzolino or Michael Moosberger, what were the key tells to be like, oh, I know when he's here and doing this, I know where to cut. That's what I'm saying. Like, what chemistry in a lineman do you find to be like, oh shit, he was the best at blocking him out this way? What was the thing?
Their footwork, bro. Their footwork. So, like, as big as he was, his footwork is phenomenal, bro. So it's just certain things that I keep, like certain attributes in him that I can see, that I can trust that if he's gonna kick out, if Moose is gonna kick out, I know that he's gonna kick out. You know what I mean? I know I can cut it up, on this particular play. You know what I mean? Whether outside zone, inside zones, whatever. I just know that it's gonna happen. Even when the plays get busted up, you know what I mean, and disabled, it's still, I got that faith in them on the next play, But I think practicing and the way they take practice seriously and things of that nature, that plays a part too. How dedicated you are in practice and the meeting room. Are you watching film when we're not supposed to watch film? Or when, are you doing this on your own time? Are you watching from your laptops? Things of that nature, man. So it's just a lot of things, man. It's a lot of things that go into it. Everybody say the quarterback. Yeah, go ahead.
Good.
You good?
Good.
Oh, now everybody said the quarterback. You know what I mean? The quarterback should be in the film room all day, every day. But your linemen need to be in there because, like I said, man, they're the foundation, bro. So I give credit to all them boys and big boys, man.
Now, Jader, what are tendencies that you love about a running back that you got to block for?
Vision and patience.
Spoken from a true lineman. Salute to that shit. That's a true lineman right there. Yes, sir.
Because like, like even like
show him that beautiful jacket. Put that jacket on the motherfucking page. Let's go.
Oh, even like T said, you know what I'm saying, how he was talking about with the I got the Carroll t-shirt underneath, just so you know.
We repping.
So even like he was saying, like he knew that certain lineman was going to make that kick out. He knew to make that move. Like, he also needed to know that if he was in a dogfight, he might need an extra second. You know what I'm saying? And he give him that extra second, and he's like, some running backs would be like, oh shit, it's not there right now. I got to do something else.
They panic.
Right? But them dogs would be like, hold up, he do his job. And then the next thing you know, the motherfucker turn the corner and boom. You know what I'm saying? But I was that lineman that when I pulled shit, I turned the corner too, dog. Like I was trying to hit a motherfucking linebacker or free safety, I was trying to run downfield full speed and murder somebody.
I'm telling you.
Like that was my full joy. Once they took me off of center and shit. But I mean, yeah. But I mean, it's the knowledge shit. Looking at tape. That's all. I feel like everybody should be doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's really how you get how those people that made it to the next level got there. Like, we had, I'm assuming you had the same type of coach. Like, we had the type of coach that was like, look, man, if y'all don't fucking study this tape like you supposed to, you're going to be trash. And
now, I want to say, go ahead.
No,
I want to say this.
It was like every practice, he would point. What would we do? We would watch film, and he'd be like, "You didn't watch film. Look at what you're doing."
We didn't even go outside until we watched film, right? But let me say this: Carroll and Laney were always up there. Independence, when CJ went, we all know Independence. They were up there.
And after with his brother.
Yeah. And, Chris Leaks. Salute to Chris Leaks, man. I want to say this. Our high school experience between us three, I'm not excluding you. I'm just simply saying we were on a...
Your Letterman jacket still fits you, bro.
I just want to say, listen, it was on a different level, but it prepared us. Like when I seen Laney High come through with that Carolina blue, I was like, who the fuck are these guys? They look crazy. And also, too, when they seen the Archbishop Carroll Lions come through, man, they understood what it was, man. It was major damage. T-Will, do you see a difference in the hunger of these kids? What's different about the element between our time and the time now?
Well,
like, what's so different? Because you know, when we played at Carroll, we were very well-groomed guys. Haircuts, right? William always had dreads, long hair, and he was just different. People were a little nervous of him. So he got away with whatever he wanted. But I do want to say this. What do you see the differences now in between the two eras of our time?
I'm going to tell you this, man, and I don't know if y'all noticed or not, but I've seen a lot of interviews from like NFL rookies and things of that nature in the past like 3 to 5 years. And the interviewer asked them like, what's your favorite NFL team? And they'll say, we don't watch football. A lot of these kids don't watch football anymore, bro. They don't watch it, man. They watch it. They watch like Instagram and Twitter for like the highlights. I call it the Odell Beckham era, where we had the famous catch, whatever. So when kids start to see that, they want to do the next best thing to go viral. So the culture is kind of diluted and saturated now, opposed to when we played. We didn't really have a lot of social media, so we didn't see everything. We didn't even see who was the best person in the next state, you know, the best athlete in the next state over, you know what I mean, until like later on in our career. And I'm saying that to say this, man, like I just think it's no more culture in the sport. I think you asked me earlier, you was like, you know, who's my favorite running back, you know, growing up and things of that nature, the Barry Sanders and the Bo Jacksons and the Thurman Thomases, you know what I mean? Like that's who we looked up to. I don't think these kids really have anybody like that to look up to. And I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm just saying how it is. And it's kind of disturbing, you know, and discouraging, because it's like, come on, man, like you got to keep this ball rolling, man. You can't forget about your history in the sport, in the industry that you're in. You know what I mean? So I think it's, and the NIL and the transfer portals buying into it as well, playing into it as well. You know what I mean? So it's a lot going on, man. So they're getting it's a lot of things going on with them that we didn't experience either. So, do
you think the athlete is better today?
Yes, I do. I think the athlete. I ain't gonna say better. It's just they morph.
I see some clips of some 14-year-olds with full-on mustaches that are like look like grown-ass men. I'm like, I don't know. I mean, just the technology, everything is just different.
Jader, what do you think, Jader? What do you think, Jader? What do you think?
I think there's a balance. There's a spectrum to it, right? Like as much as people are getting bigger and faster, they're having these injuries that we didn't have as often back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Like these muscle tears, these fucking ligament pops. Like Bama's was making
evolving too fast.
Huh? I mean, maybe
like evolving too fast.
Maybe
for our muscles.
Maybe science has kind of surpassed a little bit. Like I don't know.
But what's that to say for that same athlete can do his whole career with no injuries too? That shit still happens too.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I dislocated my shoulders 23 times.
Well, also at the same time, like I don't want to necessarily bring in like ACLs and Achilles into this because that's a different ballgame. You can't really be running. But Ronnie Lott cut off his fingers, halfway. If you didn't play, you didn't. Or if you were hurt, that means you lost your job, you lost your position. You had to be out there. And now these motherfuckers have these built-in contracts where they can maybe take the full recovery time instead of.
I mean, Bama's
back
games off now. Bama's take games off.
Oh, big time. I mean, for sure. I mean, you see that
like
more.
They don't leave and shit. Like they taking leave and shit.
You see that shit more so in the
I'll be gone from the 13th to the 16th.
They really
I'm
do that.
Off work and shit from the 13th to the 16th.
But you really only see that too much in NBA. NFL players don't take. There's not as many games for NFL players to be taking games off. Games are meaningful in the NBA or in the NFL. NBA. Yeah, that'd take it back to back. MLB, those guys are still playing every day. But
that's a different ball game too. Unless you're a pitcher, you know what I mean? Like they're the ones getting injuries from the shoulders and things of that nature, rotator cuffs. Man, I don't know. It's a different ball game now, man. Back when me and Nez played, like we played Jada too, man. Like football was life. You know what I mean? Now life is football. Like it's an entertainment thing now. It's like it's like one big sitcom. You know what I mean? But that's because the money is involved and everything's exposed now. So but it is what it is, man. Like I could try to complain about it, but I'm in the industry, so I kind of keep quiet about it, man. I gotta roll with it.
Well, then I'm gonna test you a little bit here because we talk about this every so often here on the Dank Dad Sportscast. And anyways, everybody that's in this room right now, make sure you like and subscribe if you have not already.
Like and subscribe.
Listen, we on YouTube, Rumble,
all of the above.
I want to go to some. Let's get Eric in real quick before you hit that point.
All right. I mean, he just said Urlacher was a hybrid.
Safety. Yep. And Urlacher was hybrid. He agreed with T. Will.
Yeah,
okay. Cool. Go for it, Jay.
Do you think that the NFL?
I'm a Bears fan too, by the way. But go ahead.
Bears
player fan. Okay.
I'm Bears
fan. Do you think that the NFL is rigged, or any pro sports are rigged in any manner?
Wow.
50-50 with that, man. I think throughout history, throughout history, you know what I mean?
50 tells me a lot.
Because you don't know, because you have a bunch of conspiracy theorists who think everything's rigged.
A lot of money involved. You said a lot of money.
It is a lot of money involved with sports, man. No, man. Sometimes I'll say sometimes it's rigged, depending on the game. Not necessarily.
How so though? Like you think that's more like refs making calls?
But that's why I have trouble with. I have conflict on saying like, is it a ref? Is it the player? Is it the player missing a shot or you're missing a touchdown pass on purpose? Like I don't know. That's the part I don't know. But at the end of the day, it's entertainment. So it's at the end of the day, it's a business and it's entertainment. So.
All right. Well, let me show you this next. Let me show you this next video, okay? Because this is going to kind of piggyback off of this. This is Major League Baseball. This is Major League Baseball. So you're safe still.
Alarms. We have another professional athlete who just got caught for sports betting, and you're going to want to see this shit. It's another MLB pitcher. This time he doesn't have an interpreter to fall back on. Let's dive into the investigation. So let's break this down because you're probably asking yourself, how the fuck does this happen? Well, Luis Ortiz starts on June 15th against the Seattle Mariners. And the sports books, they get an alert. Not for any ordinary bet, but for Luis Ortiz's first pitch of the second inning to be a ball. An influx of money comes in. Massive amounts of money are coming in on the first pitch of the second inning to be a ball. Here's the pitch. Ends up being a ball. And they got away with it. They should have stopped. Someone in the group chat got greedy. They got greedy and said, you know what? Let's wait one start, Mr. Ortiz, and let's go to June 27th in the third inning this time. Let's do the third inning. We'll all hammer for your first pitch to be a ball. And everyone in the group chat thought they could get away with this shit. This is the most incredible thing I think I've ever seen. That ball meter's on the infield grass, and 5 random people just put 10 grand each on first pitch ball in the third inning.
Wow.
And this is in 4K. Look at the way. This is the most insane thing ever. This guy's going to jail. He's caught. Investigation over. Everyone's fucked. You're also probably asking.
Yeah, he kind of is, because he just got put on leave by the team for investigation.
Wow.
And you know, I really thought that the leagues could control the refs and the umpires and stuff like that. I never really thought the players could get involved too much. Obviously, with this is sports betting, he was kind of more so a solo thing and not a bigger than that. He's just trying to get his people paid, I guess. But I can't imagine with all the people that are involved, how people keep quiet throughout the years. I don't know how that happens. There's that NBA ref that went on a podcast after doing prison time for, you know, like telling straight up, hey, the league would say, hey, you need to give Kobe more calls, or hey, we're going to leave Allen Iverson alone this time. And then the next game, we're going to give him more calls. Like he can't. So it's weird. The sports betting thing is definitely a factor because this guy's fucked. They just got a random bet of and we're talking tens of thousands of dollars that he's going to throw a ball in the third inning of this specific game, and then he throws it right to the grass.
Wow.
It's
like
it's
obvious. Yeah, he's in trouble.
Now again, that's solo. That's not the league doing that type of stuff. But
how do you think he caught up in that though? How do you think he caught up? Who comes to you
when you
shit?
think you're tighter than the system, and you think you have a plan?
You think you can outsmart these
That's
motherfuckers?
What it is I have a plan. We're smarter than the system. I bet you they didn't come up with it. Someone on the outside came up to them and be like, "I got this fail-proof. It won't fail." Promise.
Yeah, when they taking that money in front of you.
Yeah.
Call Reggie.
And then it works. And it works the first time. Nobody says shit.
Works the next 7-8 times.
What you should do is do it once a year, not fucking once every 2 weeks. Just get paid once a year nicely.
Just a big bag.
That's what I
don't know, but that might cost some fishing too. I don't know. Less to investigate though.
Yeah.
Listen, we had a Dank Sportscast, ladies and gentlemen. Hey yo, thank you everybody's in the room, man. Like, share, subscribe.
All right, Eric just got a special message over here.
Now listen, this has nothing to do with his nephew, the scandal we just went through. Okay.
Of course not. Eric is ChatGPT, but
yes, he is.
He might.
Dos seconds. He's the other member of the Dank Day. He's the 5th member of the Dank Day.
My nephew's baseball team just won the 2025 PG WWBBA or BA National Championship.
WWBBL.
Yep. I mean, the pitch count is ridiculous now. They want limited kids now. I mean, yeah. I think limiting the kids in pitch count, like in places like Arizona, where they play all year long, every single year, and these kids are throwing.
Is that where his nephew is?
Thousands and thousands.
AZ?
No,
he's in town, right?
No, he's in town.
All right, Nevada.
But yeah, now shout out to your nephew. He's going to South
Carolina.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
He's going to South Carolina.
Listen, can we get a Dank though?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's give him something different.
You're real.
Where the fuck is William at, man? Where the fuck are you at, William?
All right, Jason, you're a little aggressive sometimes because you play football. This might.
No, and he tried to beat me up last week. Remember, he tried to beat me up.
And soccer, MMA at the same time.
Dude, what the hell?
Yeah, I was you motherfuckers, and I was just winning every game.
Yes, I love it.
Dude, with the helmets, pussy.
I gotta have weight classes. I got this.
Someone got headgear on too.
Right.
That might be tight for the other team. I don't know.
You know what? White folks just make up anything, man.
I think that's like in Russia or some shit.
Shit.
Definitely not America.
And they're all barefoot, except for him.
Everyone's timid as fuck too. It's weird.
This ain't Russia. This is very Cincy-like. This is Germany.
Okay.
This is Germany. This is very Cincy-like. They playing out the
France.
Bitch.
Is it France?
Hit you, bitch.
Ow,
Yeah,
bitch,
it's
you
not
just
real.
hit me right in the fucking microphone.
I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm sorry.
All right, let's see another one. This is, a little 4th of July. As dads. Terrence, are you a dad?
Say it again.
T. Will,
Are you
Yo,
a
can you
dad?
hear me?
you got kids? You got kids?
Not,
See?
stepson, stepdaughter.
Okay. All right.
So,
Yeah, not
I mean, I
biological.
don't
Yeah.
know.
You understand?
When
You
we
understand?
when we become dads, even stepdads, especially if you have any role in their lives at all, the little shit just bothers you. Whether it's stub toe, shit like this. Check out this guy.
I begin to pass out.
Hey babe, I
Then
got
my
it.
head
I don't
hit the
need no help
wall.
getting the thing out of there.
But I had a friend, grandmother.
And he can't do nothing until he puts it down. He can't do nothing until he puts it
I had
down.
a prank
He might
I begin to
grandmother.
pass out.
Yo.
He got grease right on his
Then my
forehead.
head hit the
That
wall.
grease. That
Hey, we
grease
ain't talking
from that
about
head.
We're not talking about hair grease either.
To pass out.
That motherfucking grill gave him a
Then my head
lineup.
hit the wall.
Bro, that shit hurt. That shit really hurt.
Friend, grandmother.
That shit hurt.
Shit, that
You
shit
know,
might have
God,
broken
you
his
said
nose,
one of
yo.
those things, bro. You
Hey,
told your wife
Stack,
100
did you do it
times,
again?
you don't need help. You don't need any help. You
Stack,
already
did you do
said,
it again?
no, babe, I got it. Leave the fuck alone. I got this shit.
Hey, did y'all see Stack on camera for a second?
No, damn it. But
Did
good
he
thing
do it
we're,
again?
good
Damn
thing
it,
we're on
nipple?
live. We're on
Was it a
live, though.
nipple?
We're on live.
I saw something peculiar.
All right, so you always fucking say this. There are no white people around. There ain't no white people around.
I love saying
There ain't
that.
no white people
I
around.
love saying that.
Who likes fucking fireworks in the car?
Bro, get that shit out! Get it out! Bro.
Hey. That's the future right there.
That's our future right there, man.
Yeah, they supposed to take care of us.
Yep, doctors, lawyers, COs.
It defeats my whole point. There you go. Oh,
Put that bitch out of here!
Drop it because it got too hot.
Firefighters.
They
Damn,
begging
wow.
they are begging like a
I would have
motherfucker.
pulled that car over and hopped out. Damn, that's
Man,
terrible.
fucking wonk
Shit that's funny is they weren't prepared at all. He didn't roll the window down beforehand.
Did he tell him?
He was not prepared.
Did he
I
say
don't
I'm
even
getting
know.
ready to pull
Yeah, I
this
don't
shit?
even know if they knew that was happening.
He
I mean, he had the camera out, so
he held the fireworks so far
He had
up
the
on
camera out.
fireworks that he couldn't get it out the fucking window. Yo, that's Darwin. That's just Darwin in full effect, yo. He's supposed to get got, yo.
this was a
Crazy.
California
Just like that.
storage place for fireworks. A warehouse caught fire.
That's
Your
crazy, man.
motherfucking your insurance policy got to be really good.
Damn,
Ooh-wee.
if you even
And this is on
Hey.
NBC. Goddamn.
Hey, you ever
We gonna
see
get in trouble,
Naked Gun?
Jeff.
You ever see Naked Gun? When
This
he had
wasn't no goddamn naked gun, nigga. This wasn't no goddamn
Yeah.
naked gun.
Naked Gun, he drove into a fireworks shop and that shit exploded.
Oh, I
He
do
was-
remember that.
He
Yes.
stood there, he stood outside
You
talking
movie
about
buff.
nothing to see
Boom,
here.
that's a real
Nothing to
explosion,
see
bro.
here.
Wow.
That ain't no joke. That's a real motherfucking
Shit.
explosion. That's from the helicopter.
What
I
the
mean, I don't
fuck?
know if you guys know this,
Boom.
but gunpowder is in motherfucking fireworks, yo. Like,
Bro,
Whole nobody was
No
in there.
shit. Damn.
Yeah, hopefully for real. For real.
It's crazy.
And listen, T Will is also a con soul.
Oh yeah, well,
T.
Dank
Will's
or
a
don't-
really
Dank-
kind soul. Let
Dank
me
or
say
don't
that,
can
bro.
kind of get a little fucked
I don't
up.
know.
But
no,
T
man.
T Will is a very kind soul too. I've never seen T
I
Will
don't know.
blow with nobody, want to fight nobody.
They're calling this
I'm
the
a lover,
greatest buzzer
man.
beater of all time.
Love her.
Greatest buzzer beater of all time. They're saying.
Of all time?
I don't know. We'll see. It's nasty work. I mean,
that's fine.
it's pretty vicious.
That's fine.
He'll be telling stories like you motherfuckers here in about 30
I'm
years.
sorry. I'm sorry.
I had to get that joke off. Sorry. Yeah.
No, listen.
I'm a lot younger than you guys, so.
I
Man,
brought
'cause
T
you ain't
Will
got no
on here.
stories.
Oh.
First of all, I do. I just didn't have anybody from fucking 40 years of my life here on the podcast. Like you guys have the opportunity to have, right?
No, you can always share a moment.
At the bottom of the screen, he's known for a whole, 4 decades. So it's a little different.
I love you. I love you.
You can always share a moment.
I feel like I've known him for a long time.
4
decades. Okay, 3 decades. Sorry.
Now listen. My thing with my Dark Jader was my Terrence Williams. So my high school experience. What's that fucking? Is that you too close? I think it's your headphones that are close to the. Put your headphones for just 1 second. Hello.
Is it going in and out?
Hello. Yeah, that's it. All right. My Dark Jader. Can you hear the echo?
I did.
What the fuck is that? Because I cannot have that right now. We'll figure it out. What do you think that's? All right. So Jader kept me in line in high school, and T. Williams, he was my guy in college. I was out of control. My brother had the #1 record in the country at the time.
Yep.
Maybe I deserve. You couldn't tell me shit. Guys are like, you really know this guy. You really know Tank. I was like, oh, I'll take you bitches to a concert. Yes, Summer Jam. And we're going to turn the fuck up. Believe me on that. And I was a different human being. Wake Forest was not prepared for me.
Nah, they weren't, yo. At all. Nez is off the chain, yo. The chain, man. Nez didn't hang with the team like that. You know what I mean? He was like I was like the glue to everybody. You know what I mean? Like people's person. Nez, he had his crew. You know, the B-Ray, Rebar, rest in peace. Chad Rebar, rest in peace. You know what I mean?
Rest in peace, Chad Rebar.
Yeah, man. And B-Ray. You know what I mean? And Maul. Every once in a while, Maul. You know what I mean? Maul part of that whole crew as well, but. Nez didn't hang around nobody, man. He did his own thing, man. It's a solo mission. You know, he's like a one-man bandstand, man. You know. Oh, hey, never wore socks. What's the do now? Ashton Hall, the popular. Yeah. He's doing a no sock thing. Nah, Ned started that, man. Ned started.
Yeah, sued to me for starting that shit.
Yeah. No socks. Government Nike issue sues, man.
Okay, first of all, you didn't have to wear anything that they didn't present to you. We had everything that we needed.
Yes, we did.
Food, women, clothing. Now, these guys, they got spicy. And I was like, cool, I got sunshades and Rolex watches. I got some cool shit going on over here. And they wore clothes. They really wore clothes. I wore what Wake Forest gave me because it was sexy.
Every day, all day, yo.
All day long.
What made you pick Wake Forest? Just because it was close to home?
Nah, man. I almost went to Virginia actually, man. And they told me either Virginia was like my #1 in South Carolina. And Penn State offered too, but that was too far at the time. And
listen, Penn State really wanted this guy. Like Penn State really wanted him. And those schools wanted him too. But Penn State were really fucking trying to recruit this guy. He was like, nah, I'm not going that far from my house.
Yes, it's a wrap, man. But I really wanted to go to Virginia. They came out straight out, was like, yo, we want you at slot / flanker receiver type deal. And back then I wanted to run the ball. I wanted to make sure the ball was in my hand. And Jim Caldwell came to my house, my parents' house, was like, look, he gonna play early. He'll probably play as a true freshman. And we really like this kid. And I was like, you know what? I'm there. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, it was
Wake Forest, Virginia is,
it's all ACC.
Right,
it's all ACC football.
Yeah. Thomas Jones was my favorite running back too, so that's why I went to Virginia.
Thomas Jones was from Tidewater also, from Virginia, the Virginia area, and Thomas Jones was around that time. But also too, Bobby Kennedy was the running back coach.
Yep.
And I want to make sure that no matter what I do in my lifetime, I want to give a big salute to Bobby Kennedy. So when you have a guy that recruited you to the school, he's called your daddy.
This is before NIL for sure.
Well, it is what it is.
Now they call him the banker.
If anybody had any problems with you, they checked in with your daddy. And your daddy came to you to tell you to chill the fuck out or what you need to do or what you need to follow. And Bobby Kennedy was both his and our daddy. Salute to Bobby Kennedy. And I have no problem calling him daddy. I don't.
Oh, of course, yeah. It's instilled in you. I bet you Terrence will probably
coach at Iowa, Stanford, Wake Forest.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's
great
a good dude, man.
Anything coach. Great
You still keep up with him, Nash?
Great man. Huh? Of course.
Yeah, good. Y'all follow him on Facebook. Speak to him every once in a while.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
We got to keep up with Bobby Kennedy. He was definitely successful, but he was a level-headed coach. Amongst our other coaches who I didn't get along with all of them, but Bobby Kennedy was the guy.
Yeah,
Everybody knew him to be the guy.
Yeah. Here's the players coach.
Definitely was a players coach before we had players coaches.
Yep.
I want to speak to Jim Caldwell's. Jim Caldwell changed my life, and Jim Caldwell ended up coaching at Detroit Lions, and they fucked him over a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
He had just as many wins as that guy, Patricia. After him, he was better than Matt Patricia. Vegas has no problem calling Joey Chestnut daddy either. You know what, motherfucker?
We do love the Glizzies. I mean, I'm right there with you, but
what? Listen, Jada.
Anyways, yeah, Jim Caldwell. What? Go ahead.
No, I want to talk about this man. I'm going to salute for putting Glizzies in my mouth. Vegas has no problem calling Joey Chestnut daddy either. You know what, Eric?
70 whole hot dogs he put down yesterday.
If I could revoke your goddamn Dank Dad card, if you weren't an original member, motherfucker, I swear to God, hit that like, hit your like, see what we get. No, hey, listen.
Right here.
I want to talk about the actual like process for these kids nowadays. Like, there's some very delusional parents in this process of recruiting, camps. What do you think is the best path for your child?
What do you mean delusional?
Yeah.
In my time, everybody's parent wanted to be a running back. My son's a running back. Like, no, he ain't, man. He's not a goddamn running back.
No.
Right?
Like forcefully, expectations are too high.
So I want to say this. Yes. My journey to the training thing, I've been a personal trainer to stars for a long time. I've trained Tyrese. I've trained, you name it. I've worked with them. Tank, whoever. But when I came into the fucking training world of athletes, I knew how to do it, but I had to really find my rhythm in it. And I'm just now finding my rhythm. Just to be honest, T. Will has been in this shit back during COVID. His guys had masks on out on the beach doing drills. You know what I'm saying? Like, he really found his niche during that time. And I noticed it, and I always followed it. And I was like, why do these kids got fucking masks on? I was like, okay, you outside? And I was like, fuck it, whatever. It's a gimmick. And he found a way to line up his path to greatness to where he is today. He's doing mini camps. And I'm going to pair with him to do a camp here in fucking Northern Nevada. Salute.
Much needed.
We're going to pair to do that camp, running back camp right here.
That's planned for 2026.
Oh, listen, and when me and him come together, brother, it's going to be an amazing situation.
Magic.
Him and the Dank Dad is going to be an amazing situation. Now, listen, what do you find to be the thing that is what gets a kid to a 2-star, 3-star, or 4-star? We're talking stars. And listen, Dark Jader was definitely a 4-star in high school football. And I don't know, back then, it was all about the magazines what validated us. Street and Smith, Blue Chip, Parade. What was another one back then? Because you were All-American as well. What was another one?
Got Parade.
It was another one. It was called Blue Chip.
It's like two or three other ones.
Yeah. Street and Smith was a big deal. If you were Street and Smith,
Street Smith, yeah. I still got that magazine, I think. Somewhere.
I was definitely Street Smith for a bunch of years. So now, what is the new thing? What help me grow my business? What gets you guys to that 3 to 4 level star?
Before.
Is it camps? Is it
Yeah.
camps? How many camps you go to? How much you're seeing? Your play on the field?
Yeah.
What is it now?
So it's definitely camps, but not all camps. It's the ones that, for example, Amir Brown. That's another running back I mentioned earlier. He goes to Roseville High School out in Raleigh, North Carolina. I've been training him since he's like 5-6 years old. He's now a rising junior. But make a long story short, man, like this kid been going to camps ever since his maybe like 7th, 8th grade year. But not only going to camps, but he's showing out at these camps. You know what I mean? At these mega camps, whether it's Carolina throwing it or whatever. So it's not just going to the camps; it's your opportunity. What are you going to make are you going to make the best out of your opportunity at that particular camp? To have coaches, approach you and shake your hand afterwards. And once they shake your hand, one coach shake your hand, it's a chain reaction after that. So Carolina shake your hand, the state's going to shake your hand. Then it's going to be a chain, snowball effect. So it's going to camps and throwing out at the camps. That's the main two things. Also, these scouts want to see how you're taking care of your body at an early age. So 8th, 9th grade, they want to see if you got abs cut up. You know what I mean? This Amir Brown kid, he looks like a grown man in college already. You know what I mean? He's only a sophomore, rising junior. So that's the main thing, man. The physique, your physique means a lot to these scouts too. How big your hands are, your body structure, you know what I mean? How much body fat you have on you, things of that nature. So if that makes sense.
Jada, you got anything in there?
No, I mean, to that extent, that's crazy because, I mean, I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention to that type of shit. Like when I got my little workout plan for Michigan, all they stressed was like hydrating. You know what I'm saying? They had to make me. I had to document how much water I drank a day, and you know what I'm saying. That shit was crazy. I had to fucking. I mean, this is fucking 97, so I had to fact shit to the motherfucking people once a week and shit. But other than that, I don't even. I guess because I was a lineman, really, they wanted me to play guard at Michigan, right? So when I talked to the lineman coach, he was like, we see you at playing like at 315. Was like, huh? Because at the time I was weighing 255, 260. He was like, yeah, we're gonna get you up to 315 and we're gonna have you.
Time out. Give me 1 second, Jada. Hold that thought. 315. Will, back up from your computer. The microphone feed that's what's catching it. That right there.
Okay. Yep. Gotcha.
I think it's that.
Yep.
1 2 1 2 1 2. All right, back in Michigan, Jada. Let's go.
No, it's just that I guess because I was already affiliated with the school at that point, it didn't really care about my physique and all that. But I didn't go to camps like that. Like I talk to Marcus about this all the time. Like he talked about all the camps he went to. I was like, yo, I went to one. I went to one. Now, ultimately, I ended up at that fucking school, strangely enough, but I didn't even go for the position. Like, I didn't even understand the concept of camps. I thought camps was where you went to learn, not to show what you already knew.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah.
So when I went to Michigan camp, I went there for linebacker because I knew I was going to be playing linebacker the next season. I was like, let me get some of this linebacker knowledge. We just out there doing drills and shit. I was like, oh, man, what the fuck? It's like, man, I should have went with the linemen at least. And been showing out and shit like, yeah, fuck y'all bitches. But nah, man, I definitely think exposure is super important. I think that the only thing that saved me was that we was on such a good team that they saw me early, and then certain people just kept the eye. You know what I mean? But past that, I don't even know, dog. Like,
it's tough, man. It's tough for these new recruits now.
Laney had actual Jordan. They had Jordan Brand.
Mm-hmm.
He played for Jordan Brand. Yo, it was the craziest shit to see these little motherfuckers get off the bus. And they weren't little either. His lineman, he had some solid kids in front of him. That's the first time I ever noticed him was at Hargrave. And like I said, Hargrave and Fork Union were the two #1 military academies, and we were #1 at that time. And he comes rolling off a fucking bus. with his Jordan brand on. I was like, who is this little motherfucker? I hate him already. And I can't wait to get my fucking hands on this little bitch. I'm gonna fuck him up. And listen, he was running through our defense. I was like, we will kill this little motherfucker. I swear to God. So when I got to Wake Forest, I was like, yeah, I remember you, bitch. And I wanted to kill him. I could never catch him. We did that for guys. We got to take it down for you. Here we go.
That's fingers. That's 2 fingers. He's only holding up 140 pounds. But...
Is he on nails? He's on nails?
What the fuck are those? Are those just...
Are those nails?
Are they screws?
Those are nails.
Damn.
And why he ain't got no shoes on? Where's his shoes at?
That's weak. That's weak.
I got it. Does that really matter?
Where's his shoes at?
I don't know that matters.
I'm concerned.
Hey, look.
I'm concerned.
Ain't no girl ever gonna let her finger him, yo. Like, he's not fingering no girl ever in life, dog. Like,
speaking of fingering girls, you see what the fucking teammate of Caitlin Clark tried to pull on her?
Whoa, bro. No, thank you. I don't know if any of my friends are on your team. Whoa, bro. No, thank you.
welcome to the WNBA,
I don't know if any of my
baby.
friends are on your team. Whoa, bro. I don't know if any of my friends are on your team. Whoa, bro.
You're not gonna turn me out.
Hey, listen. Shout out to her for recognizing her butthole was compromised. That woman was wanting to do that for a very long time.
She shot her shot.
That was her shot, wasn't it?
She got a pump and a half in.
Oh,
how you gonna do that to Caitlin on fucking like live though? That's fucked up.
What
bro.
championship is
You're
that?
trying
though?
to fuck up her bag.
What
heavy.
championship is that?
It's like the cup in between.
Oh,
It's
that
like,
thing, that little player
the
in league.
NBA
Okay.
does.
Oh man,
You're gonna fuck up Caitlin's bag doing that shit.
I ain't saying she gonna fuck up the bag, but she definitely was shooting her shot to get her rocks off. That's for sure. Oh, she was like, let me see what it's hitting for. Play it again. Play that bitch again. She's like, let me see what Caitlin Clark hitting for. Watch her. She rolling up. What's this Caitlin Clark? What's this Caitlin Clark hitting for? How this feeling back here? Watch her. Watch the hand in the air. It's organic.
Whoa, bro.
She like, yeah.
I don't know if any of my
She
friends
like,
are on
yeah.
your team.
She holds the back of her head, bro.
You better believe it.
Her hair.
I don't know if any of my friends are on your team. Whoa, bro.
She puts her whole head
I don't know
down.
if any of my friends are on your team. Whoa, bro.
This is sexual assault.
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
I don't know if any of my friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know how close you guys get in these fucking locker
Let
rooms
that
and
go.
shit.
Let that go. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's Caitlin Clark.
Hey, that's
That's wild.
that's Key and Peele.
Imagine
That's
that happening to
slap dance right
LeBron,
there.
bro.
That's Key and Peele
Imagine
slap
that
dance.
happening to Kobe. Imagine that happening to any of these fucking guys. I mean, 70% of the WNBA is definitely lesbian. So
Y'all ever seen Key and Peele? Y'all ever watch Key and Peele?
Yeah, every once in a while.
When they did the little
once in a while,
baseball,
yeah.
they did the little baseball skit about slap ass.
Yeah.
They had the dude that was slapping everybody's ass. I was like, "What you mean? It's, I know throw the ball and I know slap ass."
What you got, LeBron?
On LeBron, well, LeBron he reminded me a lot like you on the golf course.
And then he does look like me. I felt the same way when I saw this.
The same way his swing and how he acted after, it was like exact, bro.
You got the Charles Barkley jump?
Kinda. The half swing, the power forward.
Because I can't go
all the way back.
I cannot.
But listen to him.
Location in your fucking
Talk
shoulders.
shit though. It's
This
kinda
is
funny.
me.
Listen.
Oh God.
That's a motherfucking shot, nigga. Shit. Over the trees, huh? Huh?
Ain't no 2 days the same, huh?
I ain't know, man. I'm just trying to get better, champ.
Look at you, and then he's motivated. Watch. And then he's listen. Then he's trying to be motivated.
Ain't no 2 days the same, huh?
I ain't know, man. I'm just trying to get better, champ.
Let's
Keep
go.
stacking the days.
Let's go.
So the nigga talking shit in golf, you know he's sorry as hell.
That's how I was watching that shit. I'm like, that's this guy, dude.
Silly, man.
You talk shit, then say something motivating, and then talk shit again, and then say something motivating.
Because you never know when you're gonna strike out next. You
Will,
never know when you're gonna strike out next.
Nah,
oh my god.
Suck it, golf.
Sometimes when we don't pay the bill to Dana White, we may run into this issue.
Chicken.
But most times we've learned to just pay the bill to Dana White.
We live in Nevada. We understand, Dana.
So we don't. These guys felt it. Watch. This is last week's fight.
We don't play with Dana.
This is last week's fight. The big one.
Straight sausage party. This is straight sausage.
Dude, it's fucking up our stream. Turn it
Just watching the Jake Paul boxing fight instead.
Turn that shit off. No. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh
no.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Dude, no.
They should stream this.
This is way too long. This is way too long.
This would be a great stream. They should stream this shit. Look at that
Look at these fucking dead on there. They missed the whole shit.
Oh. He mad as a motherfucker.
Bro, they just missed an epic KO.
Oh my god.
It's a wrap.
That could never be us.
Can we talk NWA? NWA. Can we talk
Easy E was my favorite.
What would you like to speak about, sir?
NBA. Bron opted in, huh?
He did. He opted in. Did you guys do the Pacers video when I was gone? This one?
All time, Randy Orton or Dana White?
Who's a better pacer all time, Randy Orton or Dana White?
No way.
Who's a better pacer all time, Randy Orton or Dana White?
Dana White.
That's funny.
Dana White, you gonna want to bang with him?
Anyways, we could talk about NBA for sure. That was my only NBA video.
Was that in Indiana though? Was that in Indiana?
That was during the championship.
Yeah,
LeBron opted in, looking like could be possibly out of LA here soon.
Really?
Yep, I heard there's when there's smoke, there's fire. It's hard to read into all the LeBron shit because you never know that people just be making shit up. It's hard. He's one of the harder ones to read in terms of what the fuck he wants to do.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of smoke down there in LA that he might not. He was just at the Cavs facility last week. Yep, with a younger guy, like a high school, college kid, like working out. Mm-hmm.
What?
So
I didn't see that shit.
There's a lot of talk of him.
I didn't fucking see that.
There's a lot of talk of him going to the Mavs. So and he doesn't normally opt in to his player option. Now I don't really know what really matters
because option means that he stays there, or
so he's gonna finish out his contract. He's not negotiating.
So is he going to play in LA next season?
He's 100% a free agent after the next season.
Thank you. Okay, I don't give a fuck then.
So normally he restructures to make more money each year. Is normally what he does.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, LeBron controls his contract whether he opts in or opts out. So I don't really know what to read of it, but there is a little smoke down there in LA that he might not finish his career. They just signed DeAndre Ayton, which is another first round. Yeah, about 10 years too late.
Who the fuck wants him?
He's 8 years too late on this. He was a number 1 draft pick.
A buster.
But yeah, he's a little older now. But
I ain't a fan.
LeBron James.
I'm not a fan.
LeBron James has played with more number 1 overall picks than any other fucking Hall of Famer ever. So
yeah, that's why Jordan number 1.
Granted, they've all been kind of late, but outside of Kyrie, I don't know. But yeah, the smoke. I don't know if LeBron's gonna finish his career with LA. It's hard to say. There is a video of him in talking to his homeboy, and the video's rolling, but you don't see him. And he says, "Yeah, Savannah wants me to retire the next year or 2."
He gonna retire in LA. She likes LA. She fucking
man.
likes
It
LA.
doesn't matter. She could stay there all fucking season long.
Yeah,
it's
she
LeBron James.
He has a lot of business in LA too.
He's gonna stay long term. He'll stay in LA, but a year or 2 in a different city is not gonna change nothing.
Especially if it's on the West Coast, that ain't nothing but a short little back and
Dude,
forth.
none of it is hard for LeBron James, bro. Like in terms of,
I don't see him going back to Cleveland again. Right?
Yeah, I don't see that either. That ship sailed. He already got one for him.
Why would you just not let it go right there?
Yeah,
because he just put up one of his best careers he's ever had in his entire life. his
That's why you
MVP
should let it go.
season. Fair. I see both sides of that.
Yeah,
he's my number 2, man. But definitely with his credentials and all,
solidified.
Jordan's still number one. Jordan's still number one.
Is he solidified? Number 1, 2? Is he in that range? Or?
2.
Who do you have going? If they
you got 2 too, you do 2 too.
If they were
Jordan
playing
won,
to
man.
11 1-on-1,
Wow.
if they were playing to 11 1-on-1, not make a ticket,
Who you got?
Jordan.
That's crazy.
You are your goddamn mind.
You're not going to factor in size.
T. Will, you are a fucking lie.
So
Jordan.
why does size matter in the NBA, but not against them 1-on-1?
Nah, I'm
T. Will, I know he went to your school. That's your man, but no. Have you ever met Michael Jordan, T. Will? Have you ever met Michael Jordan?
Yeah, I met Jordan one time.
So I apologize. That was a dumb question.
All right, cool. We're not gonna ask it again. We're sorry.
My fault. It was a dumb reporter question right there.
I met World Wide West, but I've never met Michael Jordan in my life.
I met Magic Johnson.
Talk about flex. Yeah, I've met Michael Jordan.
I tried to talk to Michael Jordan when I was about 14 years old at the celebrity golf tournament, and he didn't even look my way.
Of course not.
Maybe that's why.
I met Jordan. That was later on in life. I met Jordan like 25. When I was like 25 years old, I went back to I saw him in Buffalo Wild Wings, like randomly too. And I never met him. Like he used to come to the school all the time before we went there.
No. Give us the whole story. What the fuck are you talking about?
Just lucky you,
Give us
huh?
the whole story. Yeah, I met him. You know what I'm saying? The Buffalo Wild Wings.
It was a special night. They had wings on sale, and he decided to go.
He was getting lemon pepper, having a beer and shit. Him and his bitch and whatnot. And then Freddie came in. I told Freddie to leave. I'm talking to Mike. How did that work?
All right, so ironically, Freddie was there. Freddie Lynch, which was Michael Jordan's coach when we were in high school. When he was in high school. So anyway, I walk in Buffalo Wild Wings on like a Thursday night, and it's like a table of like a party of like 15 people. I walk in, I hear my name, yo T, what's up? So I look up, it's one of my homeboys who know him personally. So he's like, yo, come eat with us. So I'm like, all right. So I went to eat with them or whatever. So it's a bunch of people from Laney High School, like old coaches that coach Michael Jordan, and old like teachers and stuff like that. A couple of principals that was there, and but he paid for everybody food or whatever. I mean, he ain't really saying nothing to me like that. You know what I mean? I'm there. I'm like, wow, I can't believe Jordan over there. You know, so he paid the bill for like $1,000, left like a $200 tip, and got up out of there. I never see him since, man. But yeah, but he used to come to Laney every year to give them Jordans, like get a basketball team, like the real Jordans, like the retro joints, they're retros now. But when I got to Laney, he didn't do it anymore. He didn't come back anymore. He would always send Jordans back. So I was like, man, I want to meet Jordan, man. Like, you know, as a kid, 13, 14 years old. But like I said, I didn't meet him until like 25 years old, man. So that was cool.
And how was it being under Jordan brand at Laney? Like, you guys are really under Jordan brand.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, man. Like, you know, it's a lot of culture there, man. There at the school, man. Of course, it's influenced by Jordan, the Jordan brand, and things of that nature, man. So it's, to us at this point, it's not really not a big deal, but it's a big deal to everybody else, you know. So, but it is pretty cool, man. You know, so.
Let me ask you this. I want to move into this this whole way that football is played now. Can't hit the quarterback and all these different rules in the game. No more head-on collisions, because that's the only way I knew how to play. And I'm not just saying me, but it's how we hit back when we played.
Yeah,
it was to fucking prove a point and to be malicious. In the defensive player that you were, you wanted to make a mark. Like me personally, I came into Wake Forest being a hitter. Everybody knew that I was a hitter where I came from, and that's how I wanted to play. And now, gotta fucking line your body up right and hit at a certain point, and it's like, how the fuck do you do that now?
Well,
so what do you think? What do you think about the game at this point?
Like I said, man, it's all entertainment now. You know, whereas before, football was life to us. You know what I mean? Now life is football. You know what they're trying to do. They're protecting the money, man. If it wasn't for the money and athletes get hurt, then it'll still be like it is, or like it was back in the days, man. They're trying to protect that money, man. Which I understand from a business standpoint, but it's diluting and saturating the game. If personally, I don't like it, but at the same time, if it's for safety, that's cool, but it's just not as entertaining to me like it used to be.
Let me ask you this question too. Do you feel like I feel like the way that they're fucking over NFL running backs, and guys, please chime in at any time. I feel like the way they're fucking over NFL running backs on these contracts, it's just unreal. The NFL running back used to be the NFL wide receiver.
I mean, you got to move with the game.
No. The NFL running back used to be the NFL quarterback. That's what the NFL running back used to be. Once upon a time, the running back. Yeah,
I'll give you that.
Yeah, the running back always for years, man, for decades, the running back had the hierarchy when it comes to the number one position on the field. You know what I mean? That's the position that everybody wanted to see, and everybody wanted to be like the Superman, Walter Payton, Barry Sanders, Bo Jackson, even Thurman Thomas. You know what I mean? Like, these were the marketable dudes. You see what I'm saying? Now it's a pass raid type of situation now where the quarterback's going to look like a star regardless. To me, I think the wide receivers are more diluted and saturated. Like, nobody really talking about them anymore. You know what I mean? Like, they're just out there, because so many of them.
You think the game has gotten easier for the running backs, which is why they're not trying to pay them?
No, I think.
And you can plug in guys each year and just rotate.
That's the narrative they're trying to paint because of the quarterback position. They're trying to highlight the quarterback position so much that they want to downgrade the running backs.
Outside of the top three, I mean, I'm gonna challenge you a little bit. Outside of the top three running backs, it's a steep fall off from there.
Yeah, but I feel that way about quarterbacks though. Like, these quarterbacks getting drafted.
Definitely.
But
no one wants to see the backup quarterbacks for sure.
Yeah. But even like the quarterbacks that get drafted high, man, like they in and out. Unless you like Mahomes or Josh Allen, you think about the other quarterbacks get drafted high, like they're not really doing anything like that. You know what I mean?
But that I would say you got to say that position in the NFL would say is harder in terms of what you got to carry in today's game. You got to carry the media. You got to carry the whole franchise. Essentially,
absolutely.
NFL teams aren't giving kids the chance no more. Also.
Yeah.
You kind of come in and you got to perform stepping in.
Yeah,
you got to perform right away. But I think with running backs are showing that you can plug in guys here and there, get a little hot spark for a season or two, and then move on to the next one.
Yeah, I think.
If you move on to the next quarterback that quickly, it's not good for your franchise long term.
Can I ask a quick question?
Yeah.
How much do you think the RPO killed the running back?
That should have made it better, to be honest. Because it makes you think the defense
what do you think about
the defense has two options versus one.
Me personally, so Wake Forest been running the slow mesh RPO for the past like decade, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Me personally, I never ran that, but I wouldn't like it. I wouldn't like the RPO. That's why a lot of running backs from Wake Forest, before the new head coach now, what's that, Dicker? I don't know what system he's bringing in from Washington, but I wouldn't like the RPO. Like, I'm a downhill scat back, you know what I mean? Get between tackles.
A decision-making style running back. I'm going to go through the X hole. I'm going to go through here instead of doing that. Like, I think that the diminished.
There's clearly why the NFL got away from it, though. There's got to be a reason.
Yeah, because it's more of a spread and less injuries.
And entertainment in terms of scoring touchdowns a little bit easier doing the spread.
Running gun and all that, you know what I mean?
But I think the athlete has changed a little bit too. Like, linebackers are just bigger, faster, and stronger. So I don't know.
No, they're smaller. The linebackers are smaller now.
But they're still stopping the run just
very
as much.
Fast.
They're stopping the run just as much.
And they're more hybrid too. You know what I mean?
Your 320 pounders are running sub 4.8s now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Outside of Derrick Henry, if you're looking at Saquon could be, you could argue one or two, whatever. He's not just downhill runner. He's screen passes. He's the whole shebang, right? Derrick Henry sure is more of a downhill runner, and those guys are 1 and 2, AB, whatever, however you want to put them.
Yeah.
But it's kind of weird that the top two guys are completely opposite in terms of.
Derrick Henry is really good, but Saquon is special. Like a Saquon, even McCaffrey, special. And what's your boy in Atlanta? B-Rob.
Bijan.
Yeah, B-Rob. Like he's special, man. Like backs like that. That's like a once in a lifetime type of situation. You know what I mean? That's like the modern day Barry Sanders. So you have to draft him high. So if you're not coming in as a back like that, you probably can get in the back burner and get treated like a back burner.
And unless you're of the caliber of Derrick Henry that can really put on what Derrick Henry's doing. You know, like that the 13th guy on the NBA roster is making more than Saquon Barkley.
Yeah, that's
the 13th man on the NBA roster.
Yep,
that's wild. Obviously, the NFL has to pay a lot more guys than NFL or the NBA does. Obviously, there's going to be
a lot more expenses.
I'm sure
but in terms of what they're bringing in as an individual and what they're doing for the team is drastically different.
Yeah, Saquon definitely deserved more money. He had a big contract that is signed, but I think he deserved more. But we always gonna say that anyway. So I just, it's the game, man. It evolves. Like I said, once upon a time, the running back was getting paid more than the quarterback. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. I hate it. I don't like it though. So
I agree. Times have changed fast.
Yeah,
and the game's
real fast.
changing.
Hey, mark my word. In the next 5 to 10 years, I think NFL football will be flag football, man.
You really in 5, 10? I think you're doing too much of a safe bet with 5 to 10. You got to go a little bit. You got to narrow it down a little bit more.
Damn.
Okay.
That's
fair.
You think 5 or you think 10?
8 years.
You said 5 to 10. Oh, you sucker! You went for 8.
Walk your ass.
Touche.
Welcome to the fence. Welcome to the fence, T. Welcome to the fence.
He didn't want to get. He didn't want to.
He does that.
He didn't want to get this close to the answer.
Not at all. He didn't want to get close.
Are you kidding me right now?
Close.
This guy has no boundaries.
Yeah, he got cornrows. He got cornrows, yo. He wants
yes, indeed. And they tight. They tight cornrows. He has no boundaries whatsoever.
Are you kidding me right now?
Crazy.
Yeah. Don't ever invite him to your house. He's the guy that you do not want to invite to your house.
As long as there's no alcohol involved, he can come over.
Not even an outlet, a plug or anything. You can't let him be around anything.
And then he's like,
he's
hey,
dangerous. That's fucking dangerous.
Let's go on the roof.
He's dangerous.
Go on the roof.
This next guy's probably been dangerous, but he's not dangerous anymore, and he just wants to see big booty hoes.
Does he?
So he's got grandma. He's got his TV turned. If you look closely in the reflection.
I'm not mad at him.
It's hilarious. Grandpa, why you got your TV turned?
He said he can't jerk off. He said, I want to jerk off. I really want to jerk off. I want to jerk off with my hands. My hands don't work like they used to. I want to jerk off real
Grandpa
bad.
don't care no more.
They too are.
He wanted to let one go. Yeah, he wanted to shoot.
What you
one
mean?
out.
That's hilarious.
Al Pacino had a baby at 81.
He wanted to shoot.
I'll put this one up because that last night's
is
fight
an
was
Avengers
great.
level threat at this point. We may genuinely have to create Captain America to beat this man because Ilya Taporia must be stopped. He knocked
Jeffrey
out
called it.
Volkanovski. Everyone's like, okay, well, he's a little bit old. Then he
Jeffrey
knocks out
called it.
Holloway. You know, the guy that's almost impossible to
Jeffrey
knock
called
out.
it.
But that wasn't enough for this man. He said, you know what? I'm moving up a weight class. So he fights Charles Oliveira. Tells everybody in the press conference, I am knocking this man out. Round 1. And he had our boy seeing stars. This man is collecting legends like Infinity Stones. This man is Thanos of the MMA universe.
He went
At
up
this
in
point,
weight.
I don't even know
I
who he's
know.
gonna
You
fight.
told me.
Patty the Batty.
You told me.
If you can hear us,
I didn't listen.
please save us. No one thinks that you can win this fight.
Patty,
Everybody thinks that you're up
I
next
don't
on the
know.
chopping block.
I
You're going to
think
be
you
the
can.
next to get knocked out. They say you're a
I like
social
Patty.
I don't know. Well, check this out. This was where like damn, okay.
I like Patty, but I don't know if he can beat this kid.
But
this
this is crazy.
Oh my God.
Sean O'Malley's reaction.
Holy fuck. Was that a 2-3-2? Holy fuck. He's up there with John Jones. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Thank God he didn't accept my call out.
Dana, give me a jet to Spain, baby. I'm coming
for Ilya Topuria.
No, after I beat Cheeto, I called out Ilya, and he got scared and ran to 155. No, I'm just kidding. Thank God the UFC didn't make that fight. Ilya's probably considered one of the greatest of all time. Fucking knocking out Volk, knocking out Holloway, and knocking out Charles is fucking insane. Ilya is a fucking superstar. Holy shit, that was crazy. Wow.
Boy said, thank God he didn't take my call out. What UFC fighter you ever fucking hear that from? That's crazy as hell.
What does Eric have up there?
Saying that it'll be 7-on-7 NFL.
Yeah, it's 7-on-7.
I don't agree with you.
I hope not, bro.
No one's going to come back to you that shit.
I really hope not.
Hating on the lineman that bad, huh? Hating on the line. They don't want to pay the lineman that bad. They like, take them out the game, man.
They'll pay the lineman. They'll pay the lineman easily.
What?
They have no problem paying linemen.
The one
they love paying linemen. Linemen get paid, and you never hear about it. You never hear too many holdouts except for fucking trade, whatever.
Yeah, no, we don't like
linemen get paid good.
Yeah, trade. So give me that money.
They pay linemen.
Say we're going to Red Lobster. Let's go.
You know who's going to Red Lobster? This fucking guy.
What?
A lot.
Nasser just gave Ronaldo to stay in Saudi is so crazy. It makes the deals of top athletes across all sports look like a joke. See, Ronaldo's new 2-year deal at 40 years old will pay him a base salary of 180 million euros. That's over 200 million US dollars. Now, what's the biggest deal in the Prem? It's Haaland's contract. That pays him 27 million euros a year. But we're just getting started. Now, if we compare Ronaldo's deal...
Next soccer player makes $30 million. He makes $200 million.
To the NFL.
Is that euro?
Yeah, well, no, 180, 170 in euro, 200 million in American.
He'll make more next year than Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, Dak Prescott, Saquon Barkley, and CMC combined. Ronaldo will also make this upcoming season more money than LeBron, Steph, Jokic, and Jalen Brunson combined. And that's just Ronaldo's base salary. If he plays 2 seasons, he'll get a signing bonus of 40 million euros. He'll get an extra 80,000 euros every goal he scores, 40,000 every assist. He'll also get 60 million in guaranteed endorsements, and a team of 16 people will be working for him around the clock. This includes drivers, security, chefs, housekeepers. And if that's not impressive enough, that doesn't even include a penny that Nike will pay him this year. Now, to hear more sports stories just like this, drop me a follow.
Yo, so look at that guy, man. Follow that dude.
Crazy money.
Crazy
money.
For every athlete on this platform right now, I think we fucking missed the boat.
Golf. I mean, golf or soccer. Golf or soccer.
That's soccer, bro.
Well, American soccer don't do nothing. You got to definitely get them overseas.
New day and age, man.
But that's Saudi Arabia.
Good here. You can get good here and go to Europe. You can get good here and go to Europe.
Yeah, I'm talking about money though. Like you're not going to make a ton here.
He's saying
compared to
get good in here and go to Europe.
No, I thought you were talking about better. Yeah, but the money's in Europe regardless.
God,
and Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, no, you get the bag once you get to Europe for sure. Like,
where does Holland play at? Where does Holland play at?
Even for Messi to come here, they had to give him
shares of the team,
the bag,
partial ownership of the team.
Yeah, plus advertising
rights.
Yeah,
he got all the TV rights.
They had to give up their mom and shit, probably.
Oh, for sure. They was going to do that anyway.
Where does Holland play? Where does Holland play?
Man City. So
he makes 23 million euros a year, which is, I don't know, $40 million US.
Yeah, but
Ronaldo,
the team that he plays for is owned by a country, the United Arab Emirates.
Yeah, of course. It's just wild that why all these players wouldn't go over to Saudi Arabia, or
they don't want to play in a Muslim country.
Okay, well, I mean, I might think a little differently for a year or two.
No,
go back to
a lot of players did it when the money first dropped.
No weed over there, huh?
It's no weed, no alcohol, no women like that. You know what I'm saying? It's
okay, and he's only 24, so he has plenty of time to make his way over to Saudi.
Oh yeah, he'll get there probably when he's like 32.
I went to a strip club in Abu Dhabi, and they had hijabs on, but I could still see the titties and the ass, and it was amazing.
Yeah.
It was cool. It was decent. It was different. It was different. It was a different feeling.
That's like a That's like a Southern Christian girl telling me that
I was aroused.
Because she's saving herself for
I
marriage.
definitely was aroused.
This is a downtime in sports for us here at the Dank Sportscast. But you like fights. I
I
know
love
you
fights.
guys like fights.
Let's get
So
it.
this is the top
Let's
5
get
MLB fights.
And Volstad throws behind him. He's charging the mound. Morgan's coming after him, and the Marlins are pummeling him. Oh, goodness. Morgan at the bottom of the pile. Both benches empty. Here we go.
You saw the whole
Taylor goes in there punching. This is not a good scene at all.
I don't know who he went after, but he got in there, and he is right in the middle of it.
He missed.
Now Hosey and Anderson square off. They're fighting. They're swinging. Down goes Anderson. Down goes Anderson. Anderson.
Harper wants a piece of Hunter Strickland. Here they go. Strickland lands a punch. Harper lands a punch. Bench is empty.
Now look here.
Night.
T. Will and Dark Jada can both tell you that I should love a good old fight.
And you're the only person that ever successfully seen use a headbutt in a fight, dog.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that, man.
Like to end it, I was like, wow. All right.
That was a fatality move, man. That was his fatality move, man.
Yeah, I like the fist fight. I like to go places and get busy. I needed that. We had
like
a
a good bar
tight
fight.
end. His name was Brad. What was that tight end's name before? Wilford, something like that. And I had to sock his ass. He was trying to punk me as a freshman. I said, I ain't going for it. And I had to sock his ass in the face. I enjoyed the good fight. We the Dank Sports, guys. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight, man. I got my brother T. Williams here. We're going through Dank and Donks.
Hey, since we was on that soccer, I just want to say, a good person was lost a couple days ago in a car crash. This Bama Diego Jota. He was.
This is where you got to show the jacket. Show the jacket now.
All right. Well, I mean, I had it rocking already. Oh, my lights. So, that's why I'm rocking the Liverpool today.
Oh man.
Yeah, man. That Bama died in a car crash a few days ago.
R.I.P.
He was 28.
Soul, man.
Bama had 3 kids. He had just got married. Shit was crazy. They won the title this year, so this Bama was high flying. He won some shit with his country recently too. Him and his brother died in the car crash. So I want to say R.I.P. to that Bama. Rest in peace.
God bless,
man.
Take any day for granted.
Hey, T. Will, anything you want to shout out before we get out of here tonight, man? Anything you want to talk about your business? Anything?
Yeah, man.
Listen, you are going to collaborate with the Dank Dads here in Nevada.
Oh, absolutely.
And you're going to hold a running back here. We're holding him to it. I hijacked you, sir. I didn't give you a choice. You're on camera. You've already signed your contract. Huh? You bitch. Huh? You're in here. Listen, give him what you want, man. Tell him what it is, man.
Yeah, first and foremost, man, shout out to the Dank Dads Sportcast, man. Thanks for having me on. My brother Nez, man. Love you, brother. You know what I mean? Demi Deacons all day. If you can't follow The Running Back Club at TheRunningBackClub.com is the website. I have a clothing line as well called Beast Behavior. So beastbehavior.com. Go get your merch there as well. This hoodie right here is on TheRunningBackClub.com. And hat too. You know what I mean? It says The Running Back Club, Toke City, USA. You know what I mean? So it's a dope brand, man. We in here, man.
And listen, guys, it's hot as shit where he at. He put that on just so he can advertise his shit. Okay, he is sweating. He's sweating up on all that shit right there. His neck, his whole neck. Yeah, he said, "I'm gonna promote my shit, though, bitch."
Look, I have a Fruit of the Loom wife beater under there too, man. I'm hot. I am hot, sticky, hot.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
My ladies going crazy.
I'm gonna get this money. We the Dank Sportscast, and ain't nobody better than us, man. Susan, my boy T. Will, let's go.
Appreciate y'all, man.
Let's go.
Yes, sir. Wanna get higher than the motherfucker? Take the key. I said, I wanna get higher than the moon. Ah, let's get it. I wanna get higher than the moon. We gotta take that sportscast. Let's go. Yes, sir. First and foremost, I had to pick them Carolina boys to take us out the room tonight. You dig? This is our every night song. It's our lead out song, but I got a Carolina boy in the room. I gotta get what we do every single week. You dig? I want to thank God for another day, ladies and gentlemen. I am nothing without God. And I hope we provided some great information in here, you heard? I felt like this was powerful. I want to get... Jeffrey, what say you, Jeffrey?
Just appreciate everybody coming through again for this evening. Special thanks to Terrence Williams over there. Thanks for stopping by the Dank Studios. Every time anybody comes on in the studios, you know, you thank that for life. So I appreciate you for that. Everyone stay blessed out there.
We the best music. We the best, for real. Somebody roll some. I got you. How much time I got?
No.
Run it back a little bit. Hey, Jada. Tell him what to do, brother.
Man, you already know what it is. Be safe out in them streets. Uh-oh. Peace to the guys, baby.
Number love. We today.